Alright, so what's going on guys, Dartrix and welcome back to a brand new Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 video. So in today's video we've actually got a bit of a different one. We're going to be taking a look at my tier list on Garden Warfare 2, taking a look at what characters I've put at the best and what characters I've put at the worst. Now you guys may have seen other videos on this, and it's actually pretty cool that we can actually make tier lists, and I will be obviously spicing up the content. This is a bit different, and please let me know if you guys enjoy this, because it obviously is not the same as what I normally do. If you guys do enjoy it, please leave a like, but if not, just leave a dislike, just to help me understand and to be able to know what kind of content you guys enjoy. Now, if you guys didn't know, I kind of did actually start off the whole tier list craze of Garden Warfare 2. Actually, someone made a video on my first tier list, Wolfie, and essentially that kind of kicked off the whole tier list thing with people making tier lists, which, I mean, obviously I didn't create the original tier list. I don't know who made that. Someone put all the characters and made a template for it, and that's what everyone's been using, which is pretty cool. But anyways, getting into the actual tier list, we're going to be starting off with the S tier, also known as the God tier, and at the top we do have Electro P and Plasma P. Now, these two are up here because I think they're probably the best two characters in the game, and I just do want to say before I do get into the rest of the tier list that this is actually just my opinion. So you guys might have characters which you would put higher up or lower than what I've put them. These characters are just my personal preference, what I feel like characters that are good or bad. And some of the characters I obviously don't use as much, but I do. For example, like Iron Citron, I hardly use him, but I know he's a God tier. And Toxic Brains I hardly use, but I still put them in Filthy. So characters like that, obviously it's not going to be that biased, but a few characters people will say is biased. So just to get that out of the way, it is just my opinion. You probably will disagree with it at some point, and yeah. But obviously, two pea shooters right at the top is the best characters. I would say personally for me they're the best two. They're my main two characters to use, and I feel like they are the best just because simply they're pea shooters and they're annoying as hell when people do use them. And I'm not going to deny that pea shooters are very annoying to go up against. But apart from that, we do have the Chemist and Computer Scientist. Now, Scientists have always been like one of the best classes in the game. Definitely for sure, because not only are you getting to heal yourself, but you're also getting high damage, which the Sunflower doesn't have as high damage. It has more fire rate. The Chemist, probably the best scientist in the game. Some people prefer Computer Scientist. I do prefer Chemist because of the higher damage, but that's just my personal preference. And then after that we do have Z7, definitely by far the best imp in the game. No one can deny with that. Z7 is a god of a character. And then after that we do have Iron Citron and the normal Foot Soldier. Now Iron Citron, again, it's just a really good character all round. And normal Foot Soldier, I use this character basically all the time. It's my main character to use, and he's also just really good as well. That's not just why I put him in God tier. He's just a very good character. He's definitely the best soldier out of them all. But after that, this is the last God tier character. We do actually have the Mechanic. Now this one I had lower in my first tier list, mainly because I didn't use him that much, but recently I have actually been using him a little bit more, and I've discovered that he's actually really good. And if you guys have never really tried him out much, I 100% recommend you guys to do so. Now moving on to the A tier, also known as the Filthy tier, we do have Toxic Brains, Stuffy Flower, Reg Corn, and Party Corn. Now these four characters are basically just disgusting. You know, they are very good characters, but they're just borderline God S tier. So I wouldn't actually put them on God tier, but they are also just very good characters. And after that we do have the normal Rose, Necros, and Agent P. Now these characters again are just very good characters. They're ones that a lot of people like. Rose and Necros used to be very good before the nerf, and if they were still patch nerf before it, then they'd definitely 100% be the best characters in the game, and that is undeniable. After that though, we do have the Arctic Trooper, Scuba Soldier, Torchwood, the normal pea shooter, and Loppy. Now these characters again are characters I actually do like and enjoy using. They're also really good characters. Some people would probably consider Scuba and Arctic Trooper lower down, but I personally think they're very good characters just for my play style. So I'm the kind of person who goes in, rushes, and gets the kills. I'm not the kind of person who stays back and then camps. I'm a very rush tactical player. After that though, we do have the Reg Scientist. marine biologist, zoologist, and astronaut. And again, these are 4 scientists who are just disgusting. They are very good scientists. The scientist class in general is basically the best class in the game, I would say, for how many characters are really good in it. And if you guys are ever looking for a class to use on the zombies, the scientist is 100% the way to go. And I do just want to say now, I know a lot of new players actually playing Garden Warfare 2. I know a lot of people who actually took advantage of the Xbox Live deal for free, where you could get the game, which is really good to see. I'm actually very glad that a lot more people are enjoying Garden Warfare 2 because it is a great game. And of course, you guys can use this video to help you when you're playing the game, and of course be able to know what characters are good or bad. Now after that, I do have Vampire Flower, Painter, Future Cactus, Bandit Cactus, and Petrified Cactus. Now Vampire Flower is a bit of a hidden gem, I would say. A lot of people underrate her, and a lot of people don't use her much just because of her health. And I would say the same about Painter. Painter, I think, is the highest damage engineer. He might have slightly less than one of the other ones, but I think, to my knowledge, he is the highest damage, and he's just a very good one. You know, I'm a very good sniper player, even though I do play Rushful, and obviously I do just go in for the Vanquish, which is good. You can use Painter that for. Painter is very good about going in close range and vanquishing, just vanquishing over and over, basically kill whoring. And obviously the same can be said about all 3 cactuses. They can all be used at close to mid-range, but they're definitely better. I'd say apart from Bandit and Petrified, Future Cactus is 100% a sniper character, but also can be used at close range. Now Bandit Cactus is also a hidden gem. This is one of the characters I put in the Forgotten Characters series, which I still haven't finished. Hopefully we'll get around to that at some point, guys. I do apologise for just abandoning that series, because I know some of you guys really did enjoy that, and I enjoyed making it because it was fun. Now after that, we do have All-Star, Roadie Z, Engineer, Landscaper, and these characters are also again characters I love to use, and they're also just really good characters as well. After that, we do have Super Commando, Breakfast Brains, Commando Corn, Mob Cop, and Captain Cannon, who is the last of the A-tier filthy characters. Now these again are just very good characters, I would say. Are definitely different play styles. A lot of people underrate Mob Cop. He's actually genuinely one of the best corns, I would have to say. He's a very good corn. He's not better than the regular one or party corn, but he's a very good one if you like having a lot of ammo and maybe you don't have the best aim. He's one of those characters you would enjoy using. Now after that, in the B brackets, a great tier, we do have Party Citron, Toxic Rose, Toxic P, Tank Commander, Shadow Flower, Party Rose, Frost Rose, Ice Cactus, Electric Cactus, Fire Cactus, Hover Goat, Regular Cactus, Golf Star, Moto X Star, and we'd also do have the Camel Ranger. That's the one. Almost said Sniper Soldier, but Camel Ranger. Now these characters are characters that are not amazing, but they're decent. They're not bad characters. They're decent. You know, you can use them. Tank Commander, I mean, he's not very good anymore. Tank Commander was good in Garden Warfare 1. He's not that good in Garden Warfare 2. Scuba Soldier and basically most of the other soldiers are just much better. And after that, we do have Hot Rod, Commando P, Count Chompula, Super Brains, Party Brains, and then we've also got all of the imps, the rest of them. And then we do have Party Deadbeard, Electrician, the Unicorn Chomper, and the Twilight Chomper, Centurion, Captain Squawk, and Captain Sharkbite. Now these characters again are characters that are pretty decent. You guys can definitely use them, and you will definitely have fun using them. You're not going to have a bad time. They're basically guaranteed to be good characters, I would say. The imps, obviously, they're all good because they're mechs. I would definitely say Little Drake is not that good without his mech. He's kind of trash, and he's only really good with his mech. Moving on to the C tier, which is also the good tier. Now these characters are they're not amazing. They're okay. You know, they're bearable. You can use them, but they're not the best. Now we do have Paleontologist, Sky Trooper, Park Ranger, Dermal Supremo, Popscorn, Citron, Sunflower, Deadbeard, Camel Cactus, Zen Cactus, Ice Cactus, Fire P, Rock P, Electric Sunflower, Fire Sunflower, Alien Flower, Mystic Flower, Pylon Imp, Chomper. And these characters are ones that you definitely can use if you guys wanted to. They're not amazing though, but they're not that bad. They're not very bad. They're okay. They're bearable. After that, we do have no idea what All-Star that is. I think it's the Baseball Star, Tennis Star, Wrestling Star, Hockey Star, Welder, Cosmic Brains, and Fire Rose. Now these again are characters that are decent, you can definitely use them, they're not the best though, they're okay. And then we move on to the meh tier. Now these characters are characters that aren't very good. I wouldn't recommend using them, avoid them at all costs. If you can't really use anything else and you're trying to master your characters, well then you have no choice. And after that though, we do have Fire Deadbeard. We do have 2 All-Stars, I don't actually know which ones those are. We do have Dr. Toxic, Physicist, Archaeologist. We've got Jade Cactus, Electric and Toxic Chomper. I don't know what All-Star that one is. And we do have Sun Pharaoh, Metal Petal, Electric Brains. I think that's a Sanitation Expert. We do have also Discord Chomper, Fire Chomper. We also do have the Ice and the Electric Citrons. Now these again, characters that aren't very good. I wouldn't recommend using them, but they're not really bad. They're not these ones which I'm away to name next, which is in the final tier, which is the awful tier. These are characters you never want to use, and I just wouldn't go anywhere near them. These are characters that 100% need buffs in the next patch. Now these are Barbecue Corn, AC Perry, Yeti Chomper, Metal Chomper, and Toxic Citron, and the Swamp whatever, Chomp Thing, that's the one. Always call him Swampy because I can never remember Chomp Thing. But those characters, wouldn't go anywhere near them if I were you guys. They're just not very good characters, pretty bad. But that is the end of today's video guys. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do not forget to smash that like button. Please let me know if you guys have enjoyed this video. It's a bit different, but if you guys have enjoyed it, let me know in the comments and by liking the video. But if you have enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Be sure to join my Leaf Division Discord server. As always, a link will be down in the description. And if you guys do play Fortnite, be sure to use support creator code DART in the Fortnite item shop. This helps support me. And if you guys knew, YouTube did not give me monetization because, well, who knows, YouTube are just corrupt or something. But anyways, that is the end of today's video guys, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one.